A lot of business gurus can be guilty of telling. This is how you make millions. This is how you make 10 grand flipping minute, whatever it is. But not many people show you. And in this video, I'm going to show you through 4 different businesses, 3 of which applied using the link in the description. So if any of you run an online business and you want me to just have a little look over your content, your sales process, whatever, I'll happily do it. Just use that link, apply, throw in your name. I'll get around to it as soon as I can. The first one that came up was slightly different to much that I've seen before. Side hustle SU, Amazon FBA expert. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to Google what FBA meant. And this is a little problem that I've faced. I've been working an online business for years, but yesterday, embarrassingly, I had to Google what e-commerce meant. Everyone's out there like, yeah, you know, I made my wealth in e-commerce. I made tens of millions. I was like, what the fuck is e-commerce? Turns out it's just a posh way to say you're buying and selling stuff online. And I was like, why make this more difficult than we need to? So first thing here, you're an Amazon FBA expert. I had to Google what that was. I don't know what FBA is. And it's like drop shipping, but you actually pay for it and then you send the stock. So it'd be a bit like when we send Neutonic to Amazon or when we send it to TikTok Shop. And those, for any of you that don't know, are the caffeine-free sachets, which go well when you're having a coffee in the morning. I'll put a link to those in the description as well. And on a quick side tangent, I asked ChatGPT what it thought of Neutonic's blend earlier on and it gave it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, I help Muslims make £10,000 a month with Amazon FBA. Cool. But I'm just going to throw this out here. Why just Muslims? I get it. You're a Muslim. Salaam alaikum. Wallahi, brother. People do love people that are similar to them. If someone drives the same car as you see them, you're going to let them out. Oh, that guy's got a Golf R, I've got a Golf R, let them out. Same way that if you're on holiday, you find out someone's from the same area, you're suddenly best friends. Someone's like, yeah, I'm from South London. You're like, okay, you mean Croydon? Let's go out tonight and stab someone. That's a joke. People that have been to Croydon will know. They'll find it funny. So I just feel like if you're an Amazon FBA expert, why just help Muslims? Because chances are, if you were to just help everyone, 80% of your clientele are going to be Muslims because of your appearance. You have the beard with the trimmed mustache. I actually Googled this the other day, or I asked ChatGPT about it, because Islam Makhachev, Atal, them Dagestanis, they've all got the same kind of appearance. I wanted to know culturally what that meant. So maybe even the mission statement is, I help people make money online using Amazon. And I just think that although maybe not wanting to work with non-Muslims, it's completely fine, it's your prerogative. There could be a wider market. And I just think that sometimes there can be an element of cringe factor where, you know, when people are like, I help lesbians lose fat, you're like, is their sexuality really a big pivotal part of whether or not you can help them? I'm not sure. And the same with religion. Just because you're Muslim, I'm not sure that means you can't help me. So just throwing it out there. And again, this is your choice, your prerogative. But from a business perspective, if someone's like, James, I've got a business, I'm a Mormon, I'm going to help other Mormons get in shape, I'd be like, let's help all people get in shape. It's a bigger market. So let's have a look at your content.
To find beauty suppliers, this one is
very niche, too niche. The majority of the internet are going to be like, what are you on about?
99% of you are going to fail starting an online business, and here's why. You don't know how to launch a product. You don't know how to build a website. You don't want to show your face. The one thing that content creation gurus will not tell you, most of them don't actually do the business that they teach.
So considering you're a young guy, aspirational, making money, selling stuff online, I think that should be the play in the content. Now, you call yourself Side Hustle SU, so it'd be great if you could just sit here and be like, this behind me is my side hustle. And they'd look at all the boxes and be like, well, what's that? What's that side hustle? And it generates me X per month. Throw up a screenshot of how much you're making. If you're someone that wants to work for yourself or create a side hustle that can give you whatever income, let me tell you how I would do it starting off. And then a lot of this should play into that. Like, you've got all these boxes behind you. Use this as a visual hook. All these things behind me are orders that I'm going to sell over the next week. Let me explain to you how this works.
If I had £1,000 to start a side hustle, this is exactly what I would do.
So again, this one should be maybe even a story. If you have a client, this is Dave. He only had £1,000 to invest. I got him to do this and this is the result he got. And if you want to get the same result as Dave, then you can do whatever. Up here, I feel like this is maybe a little bit cluttered. We should take out the 7-figure seller, 100 people helped, delete that. And then suddenly we won't have to click to populate this. Free Amazon guide. We're going through what we're going to get. Or for some reason, let's not have that as italic. It makes it hard to read, but maybe I'm just old and going blind. This could be a lot simpler. So maybe even delete that. And this bit here, this free video reveals how complete beginners are making their first sales in 30 days or less. This bit of copy here is stronger than this one because this one's about, yeah. And this I don't really understand. I'd rather see a Stripe payment. It's quite universal. Cool. So that's my advice here. Now, when I'm looking down at your content, let's have a little look. Not really seeing many outliers from that 700 view mark. Oh, here we go. 1 million views.
Have you ever tried to do Nafil Tawaf but felt overwhelmed by the crowd?
Okay, Okay, so this angle, maybe we use again the casual iPhone in hand, hit record, he's out and about, love to see it. Let's maybe this is something that people like to see. My only concern here is
Barely move, this pushing, this.
and again, I'm saying this from a place of as much respect as possible. If you're making posts that are to do with your religion, which is absolutely fine, sometimes you can attract people that just don't want anything to do with your FBA business. And although it's great here that these kind of posts are going to bolster engagement or whatever, we need to try and stay in line with the business and sometimes ask ourselves, is this post beneficial to the business? Because if you draw in a load of people that don't have the interest in the topics you're talking about, you are growing a subprime audience. And as someone that's grown many subprime audiences before, it can be frustrating. That's why, on my business channel, even this channel, I know how to make viral YouTube videos, but I don't make them on this business channel because if they go viral, I'm going to attract a load of people that just aren't interested in doing business with me. It's going to ruin my click-through rates, ruin my conversions, ruin everything. So maybe let's just make it all about FBA, whatever that is. Let's make it all about selling on Amazon, and let's just try to not make it at the same time like a Muslim exclusive hangout group, because I think there are so many young people that you could help that maybe aren't from the same religious background. Moving on. Finn Stewart, I help people speak English with confidence. This is a great title here, but this picture, brother, this picture needs a bit of work. Everyone uses this thing called PFP Maker. You go to pfpmaker.com, you can make a nice picture. That's where me, Chris Williamson, everyone else do theirs. Okay, so the concern I have here is 60,000 followers, averaging less than 10% per reel. What happened? What happened? I'm not saying you bought them. Did you buy them? What happened?
I'm running out of eggs. It is what it is.
So the problem here is, one, this microphone is a really, really cheap microphone. It's like £15. Let me have a look, right? If I quite literally type in cheap wireless microphone, boom, there it is. The Didier dogshit microphone is fucking 15 quid, mate. No wonder it sounds like shit. These Holylands are amazing. You'll see like Gary V and Hormozy using them, and DJI mics. Your literal profession is in helping people speak and sound better, yet you are skimping on your audio quality, which is hypocritical, my friend. Now, my issue here is if people know you, then when you start a reel, they know what's going on.
Don't mind, doesn't matter.
So imagine I've never seen you before. I don't know you're an English teacher. I've got no flipping idea what's going on. And I'm just scrolling the internet and I see this.
Don't mind, doesn't matter.
Sorry, what?
Me too. So
What? You're just a very well-spoken English lad, talking very posh, saying random things.
British.
And I'm scrolling away as fast as I can because this is just a bit weird.
Which sentence is correct?
That's a better one, because at least this one starts with a hook. Now, you got an impeccable hairline, brother. Good looking lad. Look at those curls. What a weird little thing up here. Bit of a strange place to film. But we almost need to preface every single video with what is happening, because 9 out of 10 people watching this may not follow you or be watching. So
What's this called?
people are like, what's wrong with you, mate? It's called a fucking toilet, you weirdo. So even if everything says, if you want to speak perfect English, it's important you appreciate, boom. Because then if you want to speak perfect English, foreign audiences are like, yes, I do. And English people go, I'm just not interested in an English lesson off you, sir. Now let's look for some outliers. See, not many of these have really nudged past the mark. This one here.
Repeat after me. Her.
Her here, her. Great. So this one outperformed all the others by a threefold. So this should have been replicated in the next few reels to see if there was a content bucket here. Because if the repeat after me bucket works, we should have really tried to emulate that again to see whether or not it was or it was just a fluke. And that's really what I need you to do. I need you to start changing up the content system, get a proper microphone, put the fucking spatula away. Because it's funny, it's quirky, but then after I've seen it 5 times, I'm like, mate. And yeah, then try and find out what works and double down on it. But to me, no offense, it just looks like you're putting out loads of stuff that isn't working instead of changing it around. Oh, 104.
To fool someone, to mug off. Friend, mate, young.
Okay, English with Finn. So this guy, you need to collab with this guy as often as you bloody can, mate, because this one went bloody bananas. You should pay that person, get them to spend the day, fly out to wherever they are, because all of these are getting such minimal effort compared to this. You need to repeat this as many times as you can. Let's have a look here. Oh, I hate this. Just have one thing, bro. Just have one thing. If I said to you, which one of these do you want me to click? You'd say, oh, put that one then. 1-to-1 English coaching. Please don't be a type form. Please don't be a type form. Please don't be a, whoa, that picture's a bit big. Wouldn't it be great to have a native teacher at your fingertips? It'd be nice to have an image a little bit smaller than that. Okay. This is not a well laid out page. I've got to go all the way down here to find out how much it is. A good curated landing page would take me on a bit more of a journey. I tell you what, I actually saw a landing page yesterday. I know exactly where it is because I actually do all of this. Nor, where is she? Nor, yes, okay. This young lady created this as a landing page and I was like, this is great. First of all, it's hosted on lead pages, which I love. Big fan of lead pages. She's got a bit of branding up here, which could have gone, but we keep it there anyway. The business x-ray. I was like, oh, do you know what? That's a great term. Straight away, I know exactly what's going on. A business x-ray, you're just going to scan a business and look into it. You don't need another course or tool. You need someone to look under the hood and tell you what the hell is going on, how to fix it. Wow, what a title, Nord. That's amazing. Love it. We got a nice VSL here.
Your business looks successful on the outside, but behind
That audio is crisp. It's amazing.
the scenes, it's barely holding together. Your team needs you. Operations are messy.
Fantastic. Look at this. I want to x-ray my business. Imagine this. What a great use of copy. You start work knowing, oh my God, what you can expect. Who's this for? Oh my God. Look at this little buy now button. Take me to Stripe. Take me to, yes. Love it. Love it. Beautiful. Fantastic. So then when we see that and we come back, you know what I mean, brother? It's just all over the place. Email me, start here, it needs a bit of work, bro, but it's all right. Private classes in my team. This just scattered, mate. Give us one link and you can go to Bitly and clean this up or get something. It's a bit crazy, bit much going on, but you clean it up, I'm sure you'd be flying. Now, this next one, saw it in the applications and I had no idea what's going on. It said the Chicken Rush. What? The Chicken Rush. 10,000 followers though. Let's have a little look.
Can I ask what you're doing?
Yes, well, I'm being hunted. We run a game where someone dresses up as a chicken and hides, and we're running our own.
Oh my god, okay, cool.
And we're live.
This is amazing.
Here we go. So we're in the Phoenix pub today, one of the best pubs in Soho. It serves a tolly, one of the better ciders.
Yeah, but there can be a good cider.
There are 3 hours and 41 minutes. How do you think it's going so far?
Well, nothing's crashed yet.
I'm not hating the music. 7 out of 10.
So you dress as a chicken and people have got to find you.
This is how we played the ultimate game of hide and seek in the Italian Alps.
This is incredible.
This is how I got 100 people to chase a chicken around London. First, I spent a whole year building an app that can be used to play hide and seek in big city.
I love it. Okay, let's have a look.
Day 2 of people hunting me in a chicken costume,
These hooks are incredible because we're trying to figure out what's going on.
and they can win £200.
Hey, hello.
I'm hiding in a pub or bar, and we just published this map online. It shows a huge circle around London, and every 5 minutes this is going to shrink around my hiding spot. Because no one found us last time, today's prize is £200. Hamilton Hall from Wetherspoons, we have found ourselves a tiny place to hide. A Naga curry. I hate.
This is fantastic.
For the next 2 hours and 35 minutes, the chicken will be hiding in a pub or bar somewhere in London. Today, the first person to find me receives £100 in cash.
Great. I love this. This is amazing. I think this is really good. The chicken can now see hunting teams on the map. Wow. Okay. Now, how does this business model work? Do people pay to be a part of it? I don't even know. But you know what? Love the concept. Originality. Love it. Really clean here. Chase that chicken. More info. Okay. Hide and seek reimagined. Enter website. £100 hunt. Blind dates. What's this? Oh, type forms. Ugh. Blind dates to do with chicken. That's interesting. How to play. This is the landing page. Is fantastic. How to play. General corporate. I love the little click through there as well. Gather the squad. Get a group of 8 or more together. Chicken select. This is so cool. I love this. I'd love to know how you came up with the concept of this. This is great. So these reels here, 200, 1.3 million. You need to double down on the content and just keep doing this and keep telling stories and getting it on TikTok. And you belong on Dragons then. That's what I'm saying. This is amazing. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is someone in my mentorship created a flyer and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. How dare you create such a disgusting flyer? So the problem is here. Claim 2 free 45-minute personal training sessions at Rant. No one wants a free personal training session. It's like when people say, join my email newsletter. No one woke up today wanting an email newsletter, brother. My name is Kareem and I'm partnering with my facility. This is some copy that I've kind of given him. My name is Kareem. Bro, you're like in your late 20s. You don't need to tell people, okay? You don't need to tell people. All right, you just say, I'm Kareem. Let's go into ChatGPT to begin. Okay, this will do. Let's give this a go. Using this image, can you please give me a template for a flyer I could hand out? It's portrait, 2 sides, please, and I want no text. I'm going to overlay the text myself. I could probably do this in Photoshop anyway, but I thought, why not? Let's give this a little go. What is going on with ChatGPT today? Mate, you are a fucking knob sometimes, you know. So really, all we need is maybe we'll try and color match from that purple. Maybe just put like a little box across here. Fine. Let's think of something maybe original. There's nothing worse than a personal trainer interrupting your workout. So instead, I've carefully selected the local best kept gardens to let you know an offer I have for you. Then maybe we go, well, please turn over. So we can maybe have this as side one. And this is something that we can send to a designer, because I'm not a designer. Just thinking about some kind of ways we could be a little bit more creative. Kareem one. So maybe on the other side, anytime, let's try and find something that looks pretty good. And remember, at any point, if you want to get a critique, there is a link in the description below. Then really simply, I'm just going to take this out, maybe bring in the picture of the gym. Oh, it's a bit annoying that Ramwick color's a little bit out, isn't it? For this side, we'll take this. We'll get rid of that rectangle, won't we? I'm Kareem. I'm partnering with my free introduction, gym walkthrough, and 2 45-minute sessions. Okay, we probably have to make this text a little bit smaller, aren't we? 2 sessions to welcome you into our club. So something here, free introduction, gym walkthrough, and 2 45-minute sessions. For a personal trainer, the truth is, if you do these for free and you actually genuinely want to help people, some people are just going to end up going, do you know what? You're a nice lad. Let's do some training sessions. We're just going to take this one as an example. And then maybe even scan this. Real rough. Then let's go Kareem 2. Sweet. Copy to send to a designer to mock up for you. Any issues with the copy, let me know. I know the purples are out. And then in essence, there is nothing worse than a personal trainer interrupting your workouts. So instead, I've carefully selected the local area's best kept gardens to let you know about our offer I have for you. I'm Kareem. I'm partnering with the AF facility in Ramwick to offer you a free introduction, gym walkthrough, and 2 45-minute sessions to welcome you into our club with no hidden catches. Scan this to contact me. I think it's just nice. You think that where we've come from was, my name is Kareem and I'm partnering my facility to help people become familiar around free weights and gym equipment. It's really simple. You reach out to me on this, mention that you get one of those flyers, we could book. Hey, I hope don't you mind. Yeah, I think we can just clean that up. For me, I think flyers are not dead. I think they've still got quite a lot of potential if you do them right. And one thing that I think is going to come back is fake parking tickets, but we'll do that in another video. So there's some insights into what I would do into those several kind of business problems. If you want to apply, there'll be a link in the description. If you want to work with me, I'll put a link to that there. And if you haven't tried Neutonic yet, definitely try getting some of that. Bosh.